Okay, I want to illustrate this point, so I'm going to make a short video to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so on this wall I have, up on top, I've got the Odachi I call Grass Cutter. That's the completed sword. Right below is the sword that we've been talking about. This is Rose. Now, I bought Rose on a discount as a Tachi, and got her home and found that, first of all, I bought her as with the intent to kind of rebuild her. Now, Rose is a particularly heavy, thick blade. It's beautiful, beautiful arc, Damascus blade, and as much as I love the sword, this basically is, it's a Chinese, what's called a Shinken, which basically means it's a sword, definitely needs a cleaning, but it's a sword that is made in China without the intent to deceive anybody. Now, a lot of my swords are Shinken, so this is not necessarily a bad thing. But compared to other swords, and I'll grab another one to kind of show you, this is a particularly thick and heavy sword. So I want to put her back together to kind of illustrate why I'm going to redesign her, with no disrespect to the sword. So I'm going to put this down and set it so that you can see what I'm doing. So, reverse that. There's my Tengu mask. Hello, Tengu mask. And my rest of my sword collections. We'll stick this right here. Alright. So, for safety's sake, I'm going to stick Rose into this saya. This is not her original saya. This is a Shirasaya scabbard saya that I picked up to accommodate for her, because the original saya that she came with was so tight around her that I couldn't actually easily draw the sword out. So for our purposes tonight, I'm not actually going to put her together perfectly, but I want to kind of show why, even though I made her with love, I am going to redesign her, because there's some things that I feel like I did wrong, and I feel like I can improve them because my skills have improved, and there is a value in holding on to things even though you did them in a way that maybe isn't the best way to do it, and that's certainly one school of thought. And another way to look at it is to say that if it's not made well enough for you to continue to use it, and that's the case here, that you do want to improve upon it in a way that makes it more functional, that I can get more life out of the sword, I can get more usefulness out of the sword. So far, got the blade, and I put a couple of washers called seppa on. I'm going to put the tsuba on, tsuba shaped like a rose, and I'm going to put some more seppa on, and I'm going to stop the video here so it is short enough that I can send it off to you. So I'm going to make another video in just a second.